All right. Let's start off just with a little bit of a gentle warm-up. Come down onto your mat, onto hands and knees. I'm going to start off with cat-cow. So start by taking an inhale. As you exhale, tuck your pelvis and scoop your belly button up. Press the floor away. Inhale, sink your belly button to the ground, eyes forward. Exhale, scoop it up. Inhale down. And keep going just like this. Find a neutral spine. And then go into some side-to-side flexion. So just opening the rib cage out to the side, looking over your shoulder. Alright. I'm going to go into a deep squat. Elbows between your knees. Drop the hips right down. Hands together at the front. And a little bit of a side-to-side weight shift. Up onto your toe as you go to each side. Okay, we have 4 blocks: glutes, legs, upper body and core. We'll do each block for 3 rounds, so there's 3 exercises per block. And the last block we might do for 2 rounds, depending on how the time's going. So glute block, if you have a booty band, you'll need it. Otherwise you can do it without a booty band. We're going to start off with a donkey kick to a fire hydrant, sticking to our left side. So 4-point position, flex your left foot, drive your heel up to the sky, bring it back under the hip, and the heel out to the top.
Puppy!
Lou, is that you? Yeah. So if you don't have a booty band, doesn't matter, it's still work your glute. If you do have a booty band, pin it underneath your knees. And we'll stick to the left side for that for the first minute, right side for the second minute, and then for the third minute, we're going to put the booty band around the shins and go into our squat walk, so pulsing and walking. So up to you if you do this with or without a band. And we've got 10 seconds to start. So if you have stubborn glutes, perhaps do the first round without a band, and then the next 2 with a band if you've got one. Ready? And off we go. Left side first, donkey kick into a fire hydrant. So try to keep our body completely still. Keep the weight evenly distributed. And keep your leg at 90 degrees the whole time for me. So we don't want to be straightening out through our knee. We're working entirely from the hip. 10 seconds to go. And rest. Alright, same thing, but on the other side now. Right hand side. Flex that right foot. 3, 2, 1, off we go. If you can, take the opposite hand off the floor. And this is just going to force you to stabilize properly, rather than shifting all your weight onto the left side. Really drive your heel up to the roof. and rest. Okay, jumping up, we have our squat walk next. Getting ready. At the end of your mat, and off we go. So feet about as wide as your mat, and little pulses down, little steps. Once you get to the end of your mat, you just reverse it. Get your foot flat on the floor for me. Less than 10 seconds. And done. Alright, round 2. Got our donkey kicks to fire hydrants again. This time we're going to work our right leg first. Alright, ready? And off we go. Right heel up to the roof and out to the side. As you bring your knee back under your hip, it should be scraping against the floor. If there's a massive gap, it means you just tilted all your weight off to the side and you need to try and center yourself again. Nice and tight through the core, 15 to go. And rest. Okay, getting ready for left side. Three, two, one, and off we go. Try and take your opposite hand off the floor. Eyes should be looking just in front of your hands. Nearly there. And rest. Alright, back up for our squat walk. Last minute of round 2 of 3. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Pulsing down with every step. I don't want you standing up remotely upright. Keep dropping down, 20 seconds. Nearly there. And rest. Alright, last round. Back down. We'll do right side first. Ready? And off we go. Heel to roof and off to the side. Try and take your left hand off the floor. Nice and slow. Belly button drawn into your spine. Less than 10. And rest. Okay, left hand side, squat walk, and then first box done. Getting ready to go, and off we go. Left heel to the sky, straight out to the side. Ten seconds left. And done. Alright. That is our glute block finished. Gonna extract a layer. Oops, I have too many layers on. Can't tell the difference between them. Okay, we're going into our leg block next. If you have done, have them ready to use. Alright. First exercise, we just have a normal squat. So if you have a weight, you'll hold it up at your chest or on the shoulders. Conventional squat position, dropping the hips down, driving back up. Second exercise, we have alternate curtsy lunges, so stepping back and across on a diagonal. Again, weights down by the sides of the body or up on the shoulders. And then lastly, we've got our prisoners, kneeling down, up into a squat, and back to the floor. Okay, just have a quick drink. Getting ready to go. It's the same structure, 45 on, 15 off, 3 rounds. And off we go. Squats are first. Really drive the knees forwards over your toes. Drop the hips down nice and low. Nearly there, less than 10. And rest. Alternate curtsy lunges. Four, 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Stepping back and across on a diagonal. Make sure you're stepping your foot far enough away that you don't feel cramped and that your knee is over your ankle. It's not pushing forwards. So you want to be at 90 degrees through both legs to get the most out of this movement. Fifteen seconds. Nearly there, last one. Beautiful. Down on the floor for our prisoners. Getting ready to go. And off we go. Stay nice and low. If you can, alternate the leg that leads. Seconds. and rest. All right, back to the top. Got our goblet squats up first. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Try and keep your chest proud, eyes forward. 20 seconds to go. 3, 2, and 1. All right, curtsies down 2. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Stay as upright as you can during these. Dig through your front heel to get back up to standing, to get that front glute to work a little harder for you. Five seconds. And rest. All right, prisoners. Round 2. Remember to add a weight to these if you want. Hold it up at the chest. 2, 1, and let's go. Try and keep the body low. Stepping that front foot forwards. So your legs are at about 90 degrees before you come up to stand or to crouch into that squat. 15 seconds. And done. Whew, okay, last round. And then we're halfway through. Back to our goblets. 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Make sure you're squeezing your core. Ten seconds to go. And done. All right, alternate curtsies, and then into our prisoners. 3, 2, 1, off we go. Try and get that front foot to be straight. Twenty seconds to go. Make sure you're stepping back and across so there's lots of room for your legs. last one for our leg block. Prison squats. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Try and keep your eyes forward. Couple of meters in front of you. Just helps keep the chest nice and tall. 15 to go. Three, 2, and 1. Okay. Block 2. Done. All right. So for our upper body block, each exercise has a non-equipment alternate. First up, if you have weights or a long band, you're doing a reverse fly. So you'll hold them in front of the legs, hinge the hips back, and squeeze your shoulders, opening the weights either side. Or if you have a band, you're just pulling the band apart. If you don't have equipment, you're on the floor doing your Supermans. So on your tummy, arms and legs extended, lifting and lowering. Second exercise, either doing push-ups on the floor, hands a little bit wider than shoulder width apart, tuck your pelvis, chest down. Or if you have weights, you can flip over and do chest press on the ground. And then lastly, skull crushes. So lying on your back, weights up above the shoulders, taking them down either side of the ears and back up. Or you can do your reverse bodyweight tricep extension. So just grab weights if you've got them. And we're starting off with our reverse fly or our Superman. Getting ready to go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Really press the hips back for the reverse flies. Get as parallel to the floor as you can. Ten seconds. And done. Alright, flip on over. We have chest press or push-ups. 5, 3, 2, and 1. Tuck the shoulders to that chest press. Tapping elbows to the floor. Nearly through. Keep it nice and controlled. And rest. Alright, stay on the floor. We have skull crushes or your tricep seated extensions, or you can do tricep push-ups if you prefer. Getting ready to go. And off we go. Make sure your upper arms don't move in these skull crushes. The weight should be coming either side of your forehead. Five seconds. And rest. Alright, that's round one. Jumping back up, you've got reverse fly or your Superman. 3, 2, 1, off we go. Done. You're doing a Superman, make sure you're looking at the floor so you're not straining your neck. 15 to go. And done. Alright. Chest press or push up. 5 seconds. Off we go. Make sure you've got a nice strong body position either of these. Don't want any movement except in the arms. Really tight through your core. 15 seconds. And rest. We have skull crushes or our body weight tricep exercise, push-ups or seated extension. You're ready to go. And off we go. Got 15 left. And done. Alright, final round here. Jumping up. Reverse fly or Superman. And off we go. Fifteen seconds. And done. Okay, last two. Chest press or push-ups into triceps. 5 seconds. Off we go. 15 to go. And rest. Alright, last one of block 3. Now we've just got core to finish. Triceps, getting ready. And off we go. Nearly there. 10 to go. And done. Okay. Final block. And do some core. We have alternate bird dogs first up. Everyone's going to do. So you don't need any equipment. With the core block into a 4-point position, and you're alternating, reaching the arm and leg to shoulder height, bringing them back under, and then transferring to the other side. And try and do this with no movement through the body. So the whole point is to use your core to stabilize everything through your body. If you completely relax your core, you're going to be wobbling all over the place. So squeeze it super tight and move really slowly in that one. Second exercise, we have our dead bugs. Same principle, arms and legs up. Inhale, tap down. Exhale, come back up. And transferring onto the other side with no movement through the torso. Trying to keep our rib cage pulled down nice and tight. And then lastly, you can either pop into a side plank, and I'll call out to switch halfway in the third round. Or if you're happy to support yourself in a plank, doing a down dog into a knee to elbow curl. So you're alternating opposite knee to elbow every time. All right, final block. And got 10 seconds. So bird dogs are up first. Remember, it's all about you activating and controlling through the core. Off we go. Keeping your back completely still, no movement through the spine. And you should feel your hand and your knee scrape the mat as they come back under shoulder and hip. If there's a big gap, usually it means you've just tilted your pelvis or your shoulders off to the side. Should be able to balance a bowl of soup across your hips without trying to keep it from spilling. 10 seconds. And done. Flip on over. We have our dead bugs next. You can add a weight to dead bugs if you want to. Hands up with some dumbbells. But only if you can keep your back really stable. Off we go. Inhale, extend. Exhale, pull up. Keep your legs at 90 degrees. And feel for that constant tension to the floor. Ten seconds. And rest. Alright, either side planking on the right hand side or down dog into a curl. So with the down dog, make sure you start in a plank position and then lift the hips. Ready? Off we go. Lift the hips, knee to opposite elbow. Halfway. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Alright, 2 more rounds, then we're done. We've got 6 minutes left of work. Doing really well. Back to our bird dogs. Getting ready. 2, 1, off we go. Remember not to kick your arm and leg so high that your back starts to bend. It's all about keeping your spine neutral, belly button drawn in. Rest. Got our dead bugs next. Getting ready. And off we go. Make sure your knee isn't coming into your chest as you drop the other one down. Just keep an eye on it. If it's pulling in, it's getting rid of most of the difficulty. So concentrate on keeping it really still over the hip. Two, 1, beautiful. Back to our downward dog. Or side plank on the left. Step into a plank position. And off we go. Hips high. Rolling down, drawing your knee to that opposite side. Ten seconds. And rest. All right, here we go. Final round. Bird dogs in 3, 2, 1. Off we go. I should be looking at the end of your mat in front of your hands. Maybe you're trying to balance a bowl of soup across your hips. Ten seconds. Really squeeze your core. And rest. All right, last 2. Flip it over. Get ready for dead bugs. 3, 2, 1, off you. Inhale down, exhale up. Really tuck in through your pelvis, pull in tight to the floor. Ten seconds. And rest. Alright, last one. If you're side planking, start on your right. And I'll tell you to stop halfway. Getting ready. Step into your plank. And off we go. And side plank swapping. Ten seconds. And done. Alright. Nice work, team. Let's have a little bit of a stretch. We'll just start off sitting up in a froggy, so soles of the feet together. Grab onto your toes, sit up nice and tall, and let your knees drive out to the side. Try and pull your chest proud, and if you can, just leaning forwards into it a little bit. Nice deep breaths here. Alright, coming into a lunge position. Drop the hips down. And then into a shoulder stretch at the same time for me. So you can just rest your elbow on that front knee. So I've got right leg forward and I'm pulling my left arm across the body. And then let the hips sink down. And swap. Adding in that arm as well. Inhaling through your nose, exhale through your mouth. Good, and then twist into a tricep stretch to finish. Keep your chest nice and tall. Hand reaching down between the shoulder blades. And swap. Beautiful, all done. Nice work. All right, recording.